Coming up, we have an update on a Valdosta teen's death.
And we'll see why the Florida Department of Health has contacted the city of Valdosta.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Pinland.
And I'm Melanie Jackson. Investigators have released new information about the death of Solomon Lee, a 17-year-old shot to death on February 22nd. Lee's family released a statement to the Valdosta Daily Times saying that he was attending a birthday party the night he was shot. The South Georgia Medical Center reported the teenager received multiple shot wounds, but later found it was only a single entry and exit wound. Valdosta Police Chief Brian Childress says that multiple shots were fired, but Lee was shot only once. After processing evidence, investigators now suggest that Lee might not have been the shooter's intended target.
Possible contamination of the Withlacoochee River may affect counties south of Valdosta. The Florida Department of Health recently issued an advisory warning. It indicated that wastewater has overflowed into Knights Creek, 1 Mile Creek, 2 Mile Branch, and Sugar Creek. The Valdosta Public Information Officer says that the FDH will lift the advisory once tests show that bacterial levels are within allowed limits.
You still may be at risk for the swine flu even if you have taken the AstraZeneca FluMist vaccine. A study last year by the company concluded that the vaccine is extremely sensitive to heat and may have gotten too hot to be effective. FluMist is made by using a live but weakened virus and is only approved for people between the ages of 2 to 49. According to experts, flu shots made from killed viruses do not appear to be as vulnerable to heat.
The Lowndes County 911 Center will have an on-site assessment tomorrow between 3 and 5 p.m. This allows the program to maintain its national accreditation, verifying that it meets professional standards. Agency employees as well as community members are encouraged to offer comments by conference call. For more information, visit valdostacity.com.
There will be a Valdosta City Council meeting today at 5:30 p.m. It will be held on the second floor of City Hall at 216 East Central Avenue. This meeting is open to the public and will allow council members to spend time discussing items on the agenda.
In the last year, Valdosta's unemployment rate has decreased by 0.5%. The current unemployment rate is down to 6.8%. Now the community is moving in the right direction to decrease that rate even more. Reporter Cassandra Massey has more with this report.
I'm standing here at Valdosta Career Center on Ashley Street, where tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 4 will be a job fair. The job fair will consist of information and recruiting sessions for Wild Adventures theme park. The theme park is looking for friendly, enthusiastic, and outgoing people. Wild Adventures is hiring for entry-level leadership, professional, administrative, and management opportunities. Some of the openings in which they will be hiring for tomorrow at the fair includes bioaids, human resource operation managers, cash control tellers, lifeguards, attraction team members, and ride maintenance technicians. For more information on this job fair or other job opportunities at Wild Adventures, please visit the website. And as always, I'm Cassandra Massey with News Valdosta.
When we come back, a teen is hospitalized during school hours.
And later, learn how a volunteer group uses entrepreneurial action to change lives.
7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Valdosta State University. Encouraging.
In-depth inquiry.
Hands-on experience.
Service and involvement.
And a global view.
While offering
a beautiful residential campus.
Over 100 fields of study.
Graduate and online degrees.
And championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
A high school student was brutally assaulted before class this past Friday. At a Colquitt County Junior High School, a 15-year-old boy, Cole Grove, was hospitalized after a fight. Grove's mother, Emily Smith, said that a doctor who treated her son classified his 2 injuries in the area of the back of his head as stab wounds with an unknown object. It is still unclear on whether a weapon was actually used, but the Colquitt County Sheriff's Department is still investigating.
The Valdosta Lowndes Park and Recreation Authority is offering young ladies from ages 7 to 15 Circle of Ambition mentoring at the Mildred Hunter Community Center. Every Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon, this program provides free guidance and mentorship for young ladies in educational workshops and encouraging guest speakers. Contact the VLPRA or the Mildred Hunter Community Center for more information.
The Georgia Music Educator Association All-State Band is something many middle school and high school students strive for. It is very competitive and only the top elite are eligible to join. After a rigorous audition process, Valdosta High School will be sending 3 of its best to GMEA. Nada Kent, Xavier Lee, and Sophia Knoll now have the honor of this prestigious opportunity.
How can you use the power of entrepreneurial action to transform lives and shape a better, more sustainable world? We go to reporter Marissa Daniels for more.
Enactus has been around for many years. It brings together student, business, and academic leaders, and it's a nonprofit organization. Enactus is an international nonprofit organization that brings together student, academic, and business leaders who are committed to using the power of entrepreneurial action to improve the quality of life and standard of living for people in need.
Hi, my name is Samantha Lewis. I am the director of Orly West, which is an after-school program. Enactus is a community-based organization, and its purpose is to serve the community in multiple ways. Some of our projects include working with kids, other projects include working with the homeless.
Enactus has 6 core values: imagination, courage, partnership, accountability, determination, and curiosity. Guided by advisors and business experts, the leaders of Enactus create and implement community empowerment projects throughout the globe.
My name is Gabrielle Blake, and I'm a part of Enactus. And Enactus is basically a community service-based organization, and specifically I am the co-director with Samantha Lewis at Orly West.
The experience not only transforms lives, it helps workers develop the kind of talent and perspective that are essential to leadership in an ever more complicated and challenging world.
The Georgia State Patrol is continuing its investigation into a recent logging truck accident that occurred last Monday. This accident disrupted traffic along Georgia Highway 94, supposedly, but no specifics have been released.
6th grade students will be given 350 words to explain what they would do if they were mayor. The If I Were Mayor essay contest is sponsored by the Georgia Municipal Association and the City of Valdosta. This contest is open to public, private, and homeschooled students, and the winner will receive a $250 check. The deadline to submit an essay is this Friday.
When we come back, Casey Gordon will tell us about our local weather, so stay with us.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're going to need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more...
persuasive?
Yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
What's happening, guys? Kip Moore here. I just wanted to say I cannot wait to get back home to play my old stomping grounds, Valdosta State. We promise to tear apart the PE complex April 11th See y'all there.
Everybody raise your glass. Pick it up and throw it back. Grab a hold of your honey.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Casey Gordon. Casey, what's the forecast?
Thanks, Melanie. I hope everyone wore their spring clothes today and not their winter clothes. Today was partly cloudy with a high that reached to 80 degrees. There is a 20% chance of rain and the humidity at 67%. The wind traveled southeast at 7 miles per hour. Tonight, there will be a low of 60 degrees, so make sure to wear the proper attire before going out. A slight breeze will be coming in from south at 2 miles per hour. There will be a humidity of 94%. The sun will be set at 6:34. Don't forget to turn on those headlights. Tomorrow, the high will be at 82 degrees with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. With temperatures going that high, make sure to wear light clothes so you won't overheat. There will also be a 20% chance of rain. Humidity will drop to 73%. The UV index reached 6 today. Tomorrow it'll be a little higher. Wear sunscreen of 15 SPF. That way you won't get burnt if you plan on going outside. The pollen count for today was at a mid to high 6.9. Take the proper steps to keep your allergies in check. As it gets warmer, make sure to drink more water. That's all for today. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Casey. When we come back, we'll take a look at Valdosta High School soccer and local sports with Kenny Murphy, so stay with us.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap the snacks Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and move a lot.
Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children. Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back.
Now let's check in with Kenny Murphy for our local sports. Kenny?
Thank you, Brittany. Valwood High School's girls basketball season did not end with the state championship, but coaches and players are excited about this past season. I have a report on this past season and what the team plans for in the future. The Valwood High School Lady Valiants basketball team season didn't end the way they wanted it to, but according to players and coaches, the season was a success because it was a good stepping stone to where they want the program to be in the future.
The Lady Valiants ended the season with 8 wins and 11 losses after losing out in the region tournament. In the head coach Mike Patrick's first season, the team seemed to improve each game. Coach Patrick believes even though the team had an okay season, that the sky is still the limit for the team in the future.
This bunch was fairly young last year. We've only got 2 seniors with Jenny Bree Hunter and Amanda Lupo, and they gave us great leadership this year. But the future is very bright.
Not only did Coach Patrick see improvement in the team, but players did also. After the rough season the year before, players seem to enjoy this season more. The players feel as though Coach Patrick really has changed their attitude and the way they play. They look forward to next season because they improved so much in just their first season with Coach.
Yeah, we had a rough year last year and hung our heads a little bit, but this year it's been really good. I've enjoyed it a lot, and I know everyone else has too.
So this offseason, the team will be preparing to have a better season next year. They are going to be practicing throughout the month of June and playing a lot of games. They also plan on going to Nashville, Tennessee to a fundamental camp. So even though the season didn't end the way they wanted it to this year, they are planning to have a better season next year. With News Valdosta, I'm Kenny Murphy. The Valdosta High School boys soccer team is looking to get a good start in region play. But first they had to take on Veterans High School. News Valdosta reporter Casey Gordon has more.
The Valdosta High School Wildcat soccer team took on Veterans High School Warhawks this past weekend. When asked how the team has improved since the first practice, Coach Crawford had this to say.
Tremendously. We at the beginning of the year we had a lot of difficulty in first touch and decision making and where we go with the ball, and it's gotten a lot crisper. Our spacing on the field has gotten a lot better as well. We've got 5 freshmen on the varsity team, so teaching them some things that they didn't get in middle school has been a little bit of a challenge, but as they start to come together, it makes our practices a lot better and overall the team a little bit stronger as well.
I'm just ready. I don't have the butterflies like I used to in 9th grade. I'm ready.
Well, in the fall I play club soccer, so I practice 3 hours a week for that, and then I play games on the weekends. But during the spring, most of my time is devoted to school soccer, and then I get some touches outside if I can.
We put a lot of stock into our practices. My coaching staff and I probably work 3 to 4 hours on each practice, on what we need to do and planning ahead. So that's going to help us the most get into the playoffs, but also the fact that we only have 5 teams this year in our region helps our cause a lot more as well. So if we can get out of last place, then we're there.
The Wildcats were defeated by the Warhawks 3-0. Tonight, the Wildcats will take on Lowndes County. Girls begin at 6 and boys will follow at 8. So come out and support both teams.
Lowndes High School's baseball team will face Tift County High School tonight in a region matchup. The game will be their first region game of the season. The Vikings have a current record of 4-0, while the Blue Devils are 5-2. It will be a home game for the Vikings with first pitch at 6 p.m. Coaches and players are hoping for a big crowd to help them defeat the Blue Devils. That's all I have for sports today, so back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Kenny.
Don't go away. When we come back, find out how you can help physically and mentally disabled youth in our community.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
Caring faculty mentors.
A beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics, spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Seniors at VSU who are wondering what the next step is after graduation can finally get some information on their future. Today at 5, Valdosta State University will hold an event in the student union called True Life, I Went to Grad School, catering to students who are considering going to graduate school. During the meeting, students will have an opportunity to talk to faculty and current graduate students. Graduate students will explain how life is while striving for a master's degree, such as campus life and the workload. This event is free and refreshments will be served.
The Valdosta Junior Service League 2014 provisional class hosted a major start to a Miracle League Sunday afternoon at VSU's Steel Diamond in Blazer Park. The event helped the Miracle League of Valdosta, a nonprofit organization that provides everyone with mental or physical disabilities an opportunity to play baseball as a team member in an organized league. At the end of the game, the Valdosta Junior Service League presented a check to Miracle League officials for $6,000 toward a field of the league zone. Miracle League season starts on March 10th. If you would like to volunteer, contact the VLPRA.
Valdosta Fire Department's Lieutenant John Henry was a finalist for the Elks Public Service Officer of the Year Award. The Elks recognizes service officers who demonstrated extraordinary committed at their field of employment and through volunteerism. Henry received an award for being one of the top 5 finalists. That's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Melanie Jackson.
And I'm Brittany Pinland. We'll see you again tomorrow.